It's been a long time since I've done one of these, and I don't think I've ever done one quite like this. I've always been transparent here, and I'm going through it. I am going through it. I am in some bizarro cycle that I didn't anticipate, nor can I see. Lots of little injuries, lots and lots and lots of things have been poking in a kind of a grand, massive way. And I find myself deeply injured. I'm injured, not by people. I don't know. It's been a lot. I ended up with some massive headaches that went on for 2 weeks. They're still minutely here. And I know that that's one of my weak areas, and one of the strongest areas that I have is my brain and my abilities to think and to formulate and to use language and memory, and have all that be in jeopardy again. I had encephalitis before I left New York. I had gotten it from urinary tract infection, which is, I'm one of the 6% of guys in the world who used to get them. I had a surgery and that changed that after I had a colossal one. The infection passed through the blood barrier and got into my blood and went to my brain. It was the same summer in New York that 25 guys died of meningitis in Chelsea. Meningitis, of course, is the same thing, but you got 48 hours and you're out. So I went to Columbia Presbyterian on 163 and got locked in a closet for 24 hours, and they gave me fucking Benadryl, which did nothing. And by 5 o'clock the next morning, I was screaming and saying, either give me a shot or put me out. Ended up in a room upstairs for a week with both wrists having antibiotics shooting through my body for me to recover. This wasn't that bad. This is a migraine that happens here and happened here and then started going over my head. And I thought again, as I have since I was a child, that I had a brain tumor, which runs... My sister has had brain tumor problems. I always felt that I had one because I was a child who got headaches. I've always gotten headaches. So that was going on, and at the same time that was going on, a number of other occurrences have all happened, and it kind of collided on Monday with a too much. The room we rented in Brazil. I'm going to Brazil next month with my friend Carlos to go to an incredible festival called Parintins on the Amazon. And I'm almost in awe that I get to go and be on the Amazon, and I get to go to his home city, and I get to meet his granny, who has just been diagnosed with a cancerous brain tumor and has had a successful operation. So that was also in my head. She's somebody I've always really wanted to meet since I've met Carlos, because we always said hello to each other on through the phone. That same day, the government had announced that they have approved a 10-year citizenship for all of us who signed up, paid money, got in line to move here. Don't get me wrong, I'm in love, I'm home. But they made some promises, and Monday they shifted those promises. I pay my taxes. I own property. I did all the right things. And to have that shifted from 5 years, which I'm 7 months away from, to 10 years is quite a lot. So at the same time, I was rebooking the room in Brazil I was on with my incredible advogado, which I sometimes say advocado, but advogado is lawyer in Portuguese, filing a preemptive citizenship filing for that. At the same time, rebooking Brazil, and then at 9 o'clock at night came the call that the leak had started again in my rental in Moraria, which we spent a month, 2 months, 3 months fixing, and the water is pouring through the ceiling again. But now I have a tenant in there, and so Wednesday, I went for nails and left my phone in the car for the first time I have ever in my life done something of that nature. Got it back. He came, brought it back. And today I gouged my car after the baptism on the way to the lunch, to park in the lunch parking lot, not noticing a concrete chain holder, and took a nice little big gouge out of my right door. I feel almost like it's a physical manifestation of all of the bad things happening because I feel so twinny with my car. Me and my car have a thing. We do. He's my boyfriend, I guess. I mean, Birch is here. Stolid as usual. I have to say I'm a little bit afraid. I have to say that I want to lock the door and not leave again. Because I don't understand. I feel intrinsic in my optimism in all of the things that I believe that are about to happen in this month, actually. And yet, these days. I went to an MRI the other day, on Wednesday as well. Thursday, Wednesday, who knows? I can't even think. I really can't even think. And that's the other side of this. And I got an MRI tube, and blessedly it was a short one. 25 minutes, and they put earplugs in. In America, I had one a long time ago when we had some injuries from a car wreck, I believe. And we got an MRI, or could have been headaches then too, and I thought it was a brain tumor. And they gave you headphones and you listen to music, and I thought that was coming, but instead they gave me those squishy earphones and they put them in, which blocked the brunt of what appears to be extremely loud noise. And I put myself in my trance state because I can do that. And I went into sub-basement number 1 and listened to the sounds. And for all intents and purposes, it was a hardcore techno show without the beats. It was all the noises. And god damn it, I want to go back in there and put a microphone in the tube. Today I banged my car. When I was young, I always wanted one of these 4 locks, and now I have one. Maybe that's the thing. Just have to wish for stuff your whole life. I wish to work with my partner Mark Bryden on an album for 20 years, and now I have that. It's being shopped this week in LA by our friend Graham, who is showing it to Netflix and Warner Brothers and all those people, and putting it in the show thing where all the showrunners get to look at it. We've had no nibbles. Zero nibbles on a spectacular, sorry, masterpiece level album, of which is my life's work. I'm going to keep going, but I don't really know what's going on. And for the first time, I'm not going to guide or give you any breadcrumbs or seedlings or anything. And I'm just going to ask you to shore me up a little bit. Because I must admit I'm a little broken. I feel a little attacked. It sounds weak. I don't like to be weak. It's supposed to all turn. It's supposed to all be big. It's supposed to all be good. I've got huge visions of flowers and bizarre colors in my head. Fireworks. Just being transparent, just releasing that. I'm going to let that go. I'm letting all of that go. Have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful weekend. Send me love and warmth. Please, I'm asking.